NBA Sports for NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. Last game for the Pacers, they pick up the W against Portland. It was a close game. They needed overtime to finish them off.
And that was not an easy game for them. I mean, they barely hung on at the end of regulation before they were able to pull it out in overtime.
And it could turn out to be one of their biggest wins of the season. I mean, just because of the way they came through when it mattered most. That's clutch play that could serve them well going forward.
So with Johnson on the bench, here's who Rick Carlisle's going with. They've got Walton. Siakam is out there with Pippen, and it's Bing in at the point. It's still early in the season, and teams are still trying to figure out rotations. Greg, what's it like to play in a game like that tonight?
Well, for a lot of these guys, Kevin, it's all about jockeying for position, making an argument for minutes. You want to earn the trust of your coaches.
Persistence pays for Giannis there, using his athleticism and those long arms to collect second-chance opportunities for his team.
Here's Bing. Walton, the pass to Sharman. Shoots over Brown, and he misses his first shot of the game. Now it's ended down to David Aldridge, who was able to talk with Rick Carlisle.
Well, Kevin, I asked him, what are some of your main concerns? And he said, we're dealing with a team that can really light it up from the outside. So it's essential that we don't give them open looks from deep, or we'll be in trouble. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Devising a strategy to take away that three-point shot. Here's Siakam, following the basket by Jaylen Brown. Walton, a screen on Giannis. 5 to shoot. Bing can't hit. Brown feeling out a bit. Embiid picks to Rice. Embiid, the pass to the Prophet. For 3. The offensive rebound. And to Kumbo. Left side, Brown. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And look at how Rice is just totally ready for the moment. Just put the ball in his hands, and he's good to go.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum. And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Embiid, no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
That one goes in.
It's important that Siakam plays with confidence from there. I mean, when he does, the results are often like that one. And you watch the way that Siakam plays. It can get you in the open court or in half-court sets. Great forward who gives you a little bit of everything.
Antetokounmpo on the double team. And the rejection by Embiid.
He is such a well-coordinated, fluid athlete for his size. Joel Embiid blocks a lot of shots and probably changes even more.
And for Siakam, Greg, he almost epitomizes the modern forward.
And that's not to say he's the best forward, but he displays all the skills you now expect from that position. Solid player who any team would love to have.
Here's Bing after the made shot from Joel Embiid. Bing, the pass to Walton. And the rejection by Embiid. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Here's the Prophet. Nailed from three-point land.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
Bing can't hit. Bing's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Here's Giannis. And the layup is good. Giannis has got 6.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
Here's Bing. Indiana again missing.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for them here in this quarter in terms of scoring. Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
To the middle. Here's Sharman. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Personal foul.
Bing does a superb job recognizing when one of his guys is open. I like his awareness on the floor.
The Pacers shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great, about 77% as a team.
Shots good by Rice.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Here's Sharman. For three, Siakam. The Prophet grabs the board. The Prophet's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Embiid, and the dunk by Embiid.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Now, here's Siakam. And it's Walton missing.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
The Prophet passes to Rice. Here's the Prophet. No good from outside. Pacers trail by 17. Pippen kicks to Siakam. That falls. Nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen. Siakam's got 5 points so far. Here's Brown, and there's the drive. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Here's Bing. Inside. Low block shot. Siakam's shot is off.
The Pacers still looking to find their way a bit. Struggled last year in Rick Carlisle's return, but I think the future is bright. Ended up near the bottom of the Eastern Conference, but they've got some nice young pieces to build around.
Sabonis, he's checked in for Embiid. You know about Indiana, the Pacers, a young team that's still looking for a leader.
Yeah, they're in growth mode right now. Clearly a team in transition, but that's not always bad. I mean, I love some of their young pieces, and I'm excited to see what this team can look like in a year or two.
Pacers trail by 17. From deep, Richardson. Sabonis grabs the board.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Offensive rebound. The pass to Brown. Here's the Prophet. Off target from three-point range. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for Indiana. Pass to Richardson. Back to Pippen. Chalk up two there.
Great to see a big effort against Pippen defensively, but it's just not enough to contain his great skill.
Pass to the Prophet. Offensive rebound. Sabonis lays it up and banks it in.
You know, it's going to be tough to win when you give the other team second and third opportunities to score the ball.
At some point, guys, it comes down to pride. Start banging on your chest and get after it from your heart. I mean, you've got to at least offer some resistance. You can't just let guys do what they want in there.
Passes to Rice. Shoots the three. Traps in the tray. Rice has got his third bucket of the night.
And they've done the job on the offensive glass.
I like the activity there, keeping the ball alive and creating some second chance buckets.
Now here's Richardson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Giving up too many open shots. I mean, that's what's happening here. They look to me to be a bit sluggish.
Here's Brown. Connects from three-point range. Brown's got 7 points.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, hey, they've been clearly the better team.
There's 53 seconds left in the first quarter. Shots good by Pippen.
Scottie Pippen, a dependable shooter from here now. Like how he gets his feet set first. That's fundamental, but essential.
Antetokounmpo finds Brown. Here's Rice. Launches a three. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Giannis has got his fourth assist in this one. There's 38 seconds left here in the first quarter. Now, here's Richardson. He's guarded closely.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Here's Rice. And the three off target. Pippen against Brown. Outside Pippen. Kicks it out to Johnson. From the arc. The shot misses. And that's it for the first quarter in what's been a very lopsided game. Delivering the blowout. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
On the court for Indiana, we've got Johnson. He's out there with Pippen. Richardson is out there with Walton.
And that huge frame of Sabonis is a problem for the defense. Excels at getting perfect position on that offensive glass.
Richardson attacking. For three, Pippen trains it from beyond the arc. Pippen's got 8 points.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
The Prophet passes to Rice. Kept alive. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Now, here's Richardson. No points in the game yet for him. You know, Greg, you played on some gritty teams, and we hear that expression, getting punched in the mouth, and it's not usually literal. But what's that look like on the floor? What's it feel like on the court?
Kevin, you're just out hustling and out muscling the team. At times you'll see it, they've kind of checked out mentally, and I'll tell you what, it is one of the best feelings in sport.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, guys. Now, Jalen Green is on a mission. He says, every time I step on the floor, I always have something to prove to who's ever in those stands. A lot of people will hate on me or have their opinions. I'm just going to think about that when I step on the floor. I'm going to prove everybody wrong. Kevin?
That's a great chip to keep on his shoulder. David, thanks.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And they'll get another chance. The Prophet passes to Brown. Rice dishes to Brown. There's Sabonis. The kick out to Brown. The pass to Rice. For the three. And it's Brown that time on the assist from Rice. Rice has got his third assist on the night. Timeout called, the Pacers.
You can see the coach very displeased with their defensive effort on the glass. They're giving up a bunch of second chance points. They got to get that corrected.
Richardson finds Pippen. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Fires top of the key. The Prophet grabs the board. The Prophet's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Now Richardson, after Jaylen Brown's three-pointer that didn't go, got that one up quick. Sherman's got 7 points in the game.
Gotta like the game of Richardson, a crafty guard who is always looking to get the ball to his guys.
Here's Giannis. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 11 points in the game.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Here's Rice. It's Brown on the wing. Kicks it to Rice. Out to the wing. The Prophet passes to Rice.
Old team foul. Arvydas Sabonis. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Richardson left side.
Say this about Richardson. He is a fearless player. There isn't an opponent who doesn't think he can dominate or a situation he can't take charge of. There is no back down in Michael Ray.
He's off on the second.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. And we know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
That's not going to do it either. He's 0 for 5. There's Brown with the 3. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. So it's the Pacers now. Knocks it loose. Pass to Walton. Nice D from Sabonis. Three-pointer. They get it back. The kick out to Brown. Takes a 3. The Prophet passes to Sabonis. Fires the 3. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. The Pacers making a change here.
Dave Bing.
Here's Brown. He's got 13. Buries the long-range jumper. Brown's got 16.
Hey, Brown is very serious about his scoring. I mean, he's got the green light to fire up from just about anywhere out there, and he takes full advantage of it.
Now here's Walton. Pippen, and the slam dunk by Pippen.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Yep, it counts. Antetokounmpo's got 4 points now in the quarter.
He's a big reason why they have the lead right now. He's made all of his field goal attempts thus far and remains hot from the floor.
Here's Walton. Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Over in the corner, Brown. Here's the Prophet. Walton defending. And Brown is good for 3. Brown's got 19 points.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Bing, the pass to Sharman. And he uses the glass on the layup. He's got 9. Sharman's gone 4 for 5 from the floor tonight. Just 1 miss. The Prophet passes to Rice. Brown outside. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Pippen's got 4 rebounds now tonight. It's hauled in by Brown. There's the double team with Pippen. Antetokounmpo kicks to Brown. Here's Rice. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
Here's Sharman. 9 points in the game so far. And it's sent back by Sabonis. Siakam is checked in for Indiana.
Pascal Siakam.
Here's Sharman. Indiana again missing. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing, guarded by Pippen. Jacks up a 3, cans it from downtown. 8 points for the Prophet.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Pass to Sharman from past the arc. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
The Prophet passes to Rice. Brown kicks to Rice. Here's the Prophet. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson.
Into the lineup for Indiana, Anderson Varejao. Ron Artest.
There's 1:38 left in the first half of basketball. Lets it go with the three. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
You know, this is one of the reasons why Giannis's teammates appreciate him, because when they're open, he finds them.
And it's the Pacers with the ball. Pippen outside. Fires from 14, and the jumper is good. Pippen's got 12 points in the game.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Passes it to Rice. Here's the Prophet, and Artest over to help. Brown outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Brown's got 22 points.
Monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the W.
There's 38 seconds left to play in the first half. Pippen with the wide-open look. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Now the pass to Rice. Brown outside. No good with the triple. Outside Artest. Siakam with it. He has 5. And oh, what a play. He just palms the block. Here's Rice, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
We know Rice is a shooter, but he's got some athleticism too, showing you some force as well.
A dominating first half of basketball. All right, David, thank you.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule.
Looking at the Bucks back, should be a fascinating one.
And now let's look back on that first half of play, one that has not been. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. It's been a clinic out there by Jaylen Brown.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
Embiid is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then there's Brown. Then it's the Prophet. And it's Rice in at the small forward position.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
So with Johnson on the bench, here's who Rick Carlisle's going with. They've got Pippen. Walton is out there with Pascal Siakam. And it's Bing in at the 1.
Boy, he is so dangerous from this area, guys. Even when Giannis is defended tightly, he powers through it.
Outside Pippen to the wing on the left. Here's Bing, guarded by Embiid. No good with the layup. Bing's gone 1 for 5 from the field, 20%. Rice passes to Embiid. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
When Joel Embiid entered the NBA, many questioned if he would be able to overcome the devastating injury.
Well, you know, he didn't play his first 2 years in the league. Those questions were fair to ask. I mean, is this guy ever going to get on the court? But once he did, oh my, a monster. I've not seen a big guy do the stuff Joel Embiid can do. It's actually insane.
Now, here's Walton. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. That one is good from Joel Embiid.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And it's plays like that, Kevin, that show you why they are so far ahead. Didn't settle for anything outside and went right to the rim.
Good, solid execution inside. That's exactly the look you want.
The Prophet passes to Rice. Stolen by Pippen. And now here's Pippen with the fast break chance. That's no good. He's shooting 5 of 10 for the night. Giannis with it. Now guarded by Siakam.
There are nights that Antetokounmpo can reach a level few have in NBA history. The MVP feeling it tonight.
Now, here's Siakam. 5 points in the game. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Here's the Prophet. 12 points for him. Off target with the free throw line, Jay. A floater, and Pippen with the basket. The assist by Siakam. Pippen's got 14 points for the game.
You know, once he finds his rhythm, gets into a groove, he just needs to stay aggressive, and that's exactly what he's doing, making himself dangerous on offense.
A nice shot by Embiid.
Yeah, taking it right into the teeth of the defense, and it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
Well, they should be. I mean, it has not been a good performance for him at that end of the floor.
Here's Bing. From 12 feet out. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Yeah, you know, guys, this has been far from his best game. A disappointing outing for both him and the team.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Love the way Embiid knows how to play with force down low, which in turn makes the defense get physical with him.
And he can't get the first one. The Pacers making a change here. Richardson's checked in. And that trip coming up empty, missing both.
The physicality of Embiid, unmatched really, yet he's so much fun to watch because he's agile, has skill and touch. Man, is he a joy to watch work.
And that's just great work there to get in the shooter's face and then go and corral that backboard.
Right block shot. Richardson, no luck. Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
Powerful move by Embiid right there. He makes beating the defense look easy.
Pass to Siakam. Over onto Takumbo. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. We've heard about player tracking on the court, but now shot tracking is helping players refine their strokes. It measures not just makes or misses, but the arc and the depth and the left to right direction of shots. These systems provide instant feedback to shooters and help them find the bottom of the net. Kevin, back to you.
Sign me up. That is a fascinating story. David, thank you. And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Johnson, he's checked in for Pascal Siakam. Here's Sharman. He's got 12. Shoots over Brown. And the Pacers can't get it to go. It's Brown on the wing. The 3. That shot off. And Indiana will come the other way.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Here's Richardson into the lane. And the rejection by Giannis. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. On our test, he's checked in for Scottie Pippen. Shot clock at 6. Richardson kicks to Johnson to stop the drought. And it's our test missing. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked. And that's miscue number 2 for them tonight. On the whole, they've been doing a great job of taking care of the basketball.
Yeah, there's a reason, Greg, they've held on to this lead. I mean, being very cautious and controlled with their passing and execution offensively.
The Pacers making a switch here. Verjau's checked in. Artest the pass to Sharman. Johnson with a screen on Brown. Sharman. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Boy, it's so much fun seeing Brown drop the hammer. Just an amazing dunker who bashes the basket.
Now here's Richardson. And the rejection by Giannis. And they call the foul, so he's got the and-one chance here to make it a three-point play.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And the vertical that Brown has is quite impressive. As relentless a finisher that you'll find in this league.
One-on-one fast break. Here's the Prophet. A three-pointer off the mark.
He had a couple in the first, but so far he's been unable to get uncorked here.
Lobbed up there for Johnson. Here's the break. Brown outside. Offensive rebound on the wing. Brown. This one for 3. Kicks it out to Giannis. Off target with his 3. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. Here's Sharman. Sinks the three-pointer. Sharman's got 15.
Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the 3 in transition.
2 minutes.
Sabonis, the pass to Giannis. Beyond the arc. The Prophet with the bucket.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Poked away. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. Artest's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Richardson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game.
The line for the Pacers, Michael Ray Richardson.
And he makes the first, but misses the second. Brown outside. There's the triple. Rebound by Ron Artest. Artest's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And Verjau now atop the key. Makes it off the glass.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Embiid, the pass to the Prophet. That's good, and that's Embiid with the assist. 18 points for the Prophet.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Richardson, no luck.
So hard, actually impossible to cut into the lead when you have a guy struggling this badly.
The Prophet passes to Sabonis. Brown outside. From deep, Giannis. Here's Embiid, and the dunk by Embiid.
I know it's a tall task, but you gotta box out Embiid. It's really that simple, because if you don't, he's gonna make you pay.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Now here's Richardson. Tight defense on him. Kicks it out to Johnson. Pass to Sharman. Launches it. Rebound Giannis Antetokounmpo. Here's the Prophet. He's got 18. And it's Brown missing.
Number 7.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Yeah, that's a great asset to have, guys, for any team. Coming down the stretch in close games, you got a guy who's confident and very good at the line. When he steps up there, you feel good about it.
Here's the Prophet, and as we conclude the 3rd quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
and he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Terry is out there with Curry. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. Then it's Johnson, and it's Coleman in at the power forward. Clarkson for 3. Good on the three-point shot. Clarkson's got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for Indiana. Curry passes to Coleman. He kicks to Valanciunas. On the wing, Terry fires from deep. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Passes it to Artest. Misses the 3. Artest against Johnson. And there's the pass to Coleman. There's the 3. A three-pointer is right on target.
Good knockdown from that corner by Terry. You can just see he's very comfortable from that spot.
Pass to Capella. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. The shot, no good. Curry outside, drills the three-pointer. Curry's got his first 3 points of the game.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Armstrong against Terry. Now, here's Clarkson, guarded closely. There's the drive. Basket counts. Clarkson's got 5 points in the quarter.
Riding it up and in off the drive. Clarkson athletic enough to create his own offense.
Johnson for 3. He doesn't hit that one. And Indiana will go the other way with it. Armstrong against Terry. Rebounded by Valanciunas. They are enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch. The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Shots good by Clarkson.
You know, the defense was there, but Clarkson fearless inside.
Clarkson's gotten all 3 of his shots to fall for him. 3 for 3. A shot by Johnson, no good. And here are the Pacers now. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th quarter. Shots good by Clarkson.
And he's caught fire this quarter yet to miss a shot.
Curry kicks to Terry. Pass to Johnson. The 3. And they recover it.
Big rebound there and a smart play to kick it right back out. They want to use as much clock as possible.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Clarkson against Curry. Lets it go. Here's Varejao. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the 4th period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little 3-happy down the stretch sometimes, letting it fly.
Capella with a screen on Curry. Back to Capella. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
And one thing, Greg, we know Capella has always done. He plays to his strengths.
It's a great point, Kevin. Capella knows where he's best and really focuses on that. Can help the team with minimal touches on offense, but he really anchors the defense by not overextending.
No surprise there. I mean, realizing he has the size advantage, he exploits it perfectly.
Terry against Armstrong. Clarkson for 3. Indiana again missing. Johnson, the pass to Valanciunas. It's good with the assist that time from Johnson.
And he's pretty relentless
inside. Valanciunas gets after it down low. It might not always look pretty, but he makes the most of his chances in the paint.
Armstrong kicks to Varejao. Lays it up and off the glass.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Varejao's gone 3 for 4 from the floor tonight. Curry passes to Terry. Back to Curry. Johnson outside. Here's Valanciunas. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Valanciunas has got 4 points this quarter. Clarkson kicks to Armstrong. Back to Clarkson. 2 points. That one goes.
Fighting his way inside, Clarkson shows good body control.
Clarkson's gone a nice 5 of 6 shooting from the field. The 3 from Johnson sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Valanciunas passes to Johnson.
Taking the gloves off. You like how Johnson attacks the rim once he's there.
Here's Armstrong. And for a lot of up-and-coming teams, getting better defensively is the key to reaching, Greg, that next level. That being considered, what's the first step in that improvement?
A lot of times it's bringing in a great defender, like a Pat Beverly or an Andre Iguodala, a defensive anchor who also inspires his teammates to take that challenge.
Curry's shot is off. So it's the Pacers now. Clarkson outside. Pass to Armstrong. Varejao with a screen on Terry. Armstrong dishes to Varejao. And it's blocked.
Coleman, great length. Great length. At 6'10", the wingspan of a Condor really excels at reaching out and turning shots away.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try because I don't want anybody to get hurt out there.
Shot to stop the run. Varejao fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him. Both teams deciding to change it up.
Varejao. 1 shot.
That's good from Anderson Varejao.
And the thing about Varejao is he's always in the mix. Excellent at making things happen because he's scrappy and he never stops hustling.
Beyond the arc. A shot by the Prophet, no good. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the Pacers.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And it's Brown missing.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here. Love the effort. Absolutely love it. Keeping the play alive with his activity.
Brown the pass to Antetokounmpo. That shot, no good. Nice D from Varejao. There's the pass to Walton. Nice D from Sabonis.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Rice kicks to Sabonis. Double team Sabonis. The Prophet passes to Giannis. Here's the Prophet. Sinks the three-pointer. The Prophet's got 21.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
It's thrown by Antetokounmpo. And that's collected by Bill Walton. Richardson up top. He's covered by Brown. They get it back. Over to the left wing. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
Kicks it to Rice. Back to Brown. From outside, off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Team foul.
He's off on the
The
first.
line for the Pacers, Anderson Varejao, taking 2 shots.
Second free throw, no good. Here's the Prophet. Pacers with the rebound. That's a foul called on the Prophet. That will get him his 4th foul of the game, and due to the bonus, we'll head to the line for 2.
And that was the last thing they needed. Now the clock is stopped, and they put them on the line.
Yeah, and I'm confident Coach was reminding everybody, don't foul at the start of that possession. Obviously, he didn't get the message.
Antetokounmpo dishes to Rice. Pippen with the steal. Richardson kicks to Pippen. Richardson outside. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. It was a tale of 2. All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and